Hello, my name is Chay, and this is Chaydium Arcadium with the song Readymade, where I'm going to be covering... I've already done it. What do you mean going to be? This song is really hard. It hurts your hand a lot. It gives you a lot of cramp in your left hand. You're playing the same riff as the guitar's playing, but because your strings are heavier, you're basically doing everything the guitarist is doing, but like 30% harder. And it makes your hand like 30% more sore when you're doing it. So you'll notice during certain bits of the song, when you get a brief respite, I'm sort of shaking my hand out furiously and kind of rubbing it on my chair to try and get some of the cramp to go away. And it really does affect your ability to keep time with this, especially as you're doing this. Okay, so the song centers around this main riff where you're playing. It's in the key of D, and you've got this cool chromatic bit ascending. It's a nice riff. It's a heavy metal riff, basically, but you have to keep doing it constantly. And this is very akin to a lot of songs I think I've talked about before. Some Muse songs do this, like Newborn and Hysteria and stuff, where it's all just about whether you can keep doing the same thing over and over again for 4 to 5 minutes. The song does have quite a cool chorus sequence. It keeps some of the chromatic nature going with the ascending bits, and then you've got this like odd timing bit in the chorus. It just keeps it interesting, breaking it up between these like heavy, long, drawn out sections of the same guitar riff going on, which is the same guitar and bass riff, which I think is a good riff, and I'm glad they built a song around it. This is like not at all usual Red Hot Chili Peppers. You'll find very few songs in their catalogue that sound like this, that are of this nature. I suppose it's just interesting that Flea wanted to prove that he could do it, really, I guess. I played this with a pick. I find it much easier. I don't think I'd be able to do this without a pick. I can't handle both of my hands cramping at the same time, which is what would happen if I tried to do this with my fingers. So I think the song is really good. I really enjoy it. I'm going to give it a bass score of 8 out of 10 and a difficulty rating of 9 out of 10.